I'll be reacting to Great Pretender episode 13, and I'm going to be starting my reaction to this in 1, 0, go. Alright. I wonder how they're going to follow up that epic cliffhanger. Oh boy. Makoto. He's gotta increase his run game better. Our Makoto, he's gotta improve his fighting skills just a bit more. But hey, I mean, even if he did have fighting skills, taking on 3 fully grown men versus 1 fully grown man, the odds were gonna be against him regardless. So yeah. Our poor Makoto. Can't catch a break in life. Okay, so these implies that Thomas is alive then. So I'm assuming whatever happened with him being exposed by Coleman, that pretty much eviscerated his life then. Okay. Can't wait to see how the series is going to deal with those ramifications. Dun, dun. Snow of London. Holy cow. I mean, Makoto, he was lucky to even leave alive. Fair. Oh, I guess and it just immediately wins that conversation. That is adorable. Just knowing what's gonna happen and seeing their hope, it's gonna be sad to see the moment where it comes crashing down. And then seeing him have that self-confidence is pains my heart, and at the same time it's kind of adorable too. It's like, Oh, okay. That's still forgery, though. Dang, that is just freaking scummy there. Yeah. That means all hell's gonna be crashing down on Thomas's figurative shoulders. And I like there how Cynthia does. You can tell she's already got bad vibes from this dude. But that's the sad thing about life. You might sometimes get negative instincts on someone, but you don't act on them. Then afterwards, you end up realizing your gut was right all that time, and things get pretty screwed over. That's really one of the tragic things in life sometimes. Toffee. Oh. So that explains why she carries it around them. It gives her memories of those good times in her life. Oh man. I actually like that addition there in that flashback. Hell, that Coleman doesn't even deserve to be on the same level of James Bond. Man, this guy just sickens me. Huh? Yeah, well, some people need certain human interactions or love in their life in order to concentrate better, you know? Because then I think Cynthia would have probably preferred those beans at this point. Just being together with Thomas and all that. That is actually true. Okay, no. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But there is a right and a wrong way of doing things. That's the thing. But at least now we're getting to see his perspective. Like, even though it's tough for Sing to be saying the words she's saying, she's still saying them out loud there. Oh. Sal was staying cold there. He's probably gonna regret. Thomas is probably gonna regret saying those words. But that's what happens though. Sometimes you get emotionally flared up and you say things you forget forever. That's just the thing. I'm assuming at least Makoto carried a gun or something? Never mind. I love that sense of negativity from him. Oh boy. You know, he's already gonna realize who it probably is. Mm-hmm. Oh, he looks completely mind fucked. Oh man, this is too adorable. Mm. Oh, Abby's really doing a fantastic job in that acting gig. Oh man, if she wasn't a con woman, she would probably pull it out pretty well in Hollywood. Like no joke. Oh man. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my. Damn. Whoa! Yo! I like how she twists those words back at him. That's a nice way. Man, she's got a point there. But who knows? Maybe if he paints a bit, he can. Yeah. He's still got muscle memories. It's probably just gonna take him a bit of warming up. I mean, it's. Damn, it's kind of like. That's definitely one of the saddest sequences there. Hmm. Hmm. Going for ego jabs there. It's got him by the figurative balls there. Hmm. Oh, that's adorable. Him calling other people parasite, considering the way he used Tom is, and threw away like a piece of trash. Oh, that's rich. Ah, James Coleman. He's a perfect textbook example of a hypocrite. And I hope karma bites back, James Coleman. I hope. And that's cool to see Makoto sticking up for Cynthia too, considering, by all technicalities, Cynthia kind of did stick up for Makoto a few episodes ago. So I actually like that. Oh. Oh. Whoa. That is actually the pressing question. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. I actually like how he took it. Oh. But you know, that actually makes Tom into a more respectable individual there. But still, though, you know what it is wrong? I feel like he punished himself a bit too deeply there. Alright, Makoto. Becoming an even better pickpocket now. Aww. So the relationship was actually went that deep to the marriage zone. You know, Makoto has a point because she. Mm-hmm. Oh. Hmm. Exactly. Even if you can't pursue that romantic relationship, they still gotta bury that bit of the past, the James Coleman bit. Aww. You know, who'd have thought Makoto would become an inspirational speaker parts way into the episode, too? I actually really dig that, though. Shows you that Makoto's emotional IQ has just been going up, up, up each and every arc. Hmm. Good. So it's not seeing a master in the craft like that. Man, they've always been having beautiful music this arc. With the beautiful insert songs. Hmm. Oh, man. And I like that Naz Patrol at the time too. With having these sequences and then you see more stuff on the floor. And the studio around him being built. All in all, it makes the scene visually stimulating there. Oh my. It's definitely lived up to the. Dang. Or Makoto there. My respect. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I'm just gonna give my rating. It's a 10 out of 10 episode. I'm impressed. Because in that last sequence, now you see Makoto trying to in his own way, motivate Cynthia too. Try to motivate the relationship between Cynthia and Thomas to get patched up. And it also shows you how much more emotionally mature Makoto has come, because in the previous arc, you saw him interact with Abby and all that. And you see, and then in that arc, Makoto was part of the reason why Abby didn't just go straight up for revenge. Partially due to Louise owning up to mistakes, and Makoto for preventing Abby from doing the killing Louise. And in this arc, and now you see Makoto, he sees how much of a good individual Cynthia and Thomas are at heart, and you see him trying to just do his best to say words that can help them consider patching up the relationship. And that's really beautiful to see him, to see just how much Makoto's come from episode 1 to now episode 13. And that right there is dynamic character development. So that's why I really love what these last few episodes have been doing. And then it's top of the fabulous Makoto character development, I gotta say, the sequences involving the past of Thomas and Cynthia were really sad there. I was like, dang. Definitely was a gut punch there. And then not just that, even having the scene where the kid was you can tell he was trying to sketch the painting for class, and you can just see how it eats up Thomas on the inside. That right there was a bit feelsy too, because it's takes you back. Because it shows you how much of a man full of morals Thomas actually is. And let me explain why. Just imagine you have a student learning from a school, and then one of the assignments is to copy a painting that the student legitimately thinks is real, and then you see the kid actually copying the sketch with some joy. I could see why it would affect Thomas on the inside, and to see it actually affect him like that, it shows you what type of man with high moral fiber he actually is right there. And just that singular sequence there. And that's why I felt this episode did a great job in making Thomas into a really great character in the series in just a few episodes. That's even the more impressive part. Already made a bigger impact than some of the other side characters in the series. And that's pretty dang impressive. So that's another thing I really, really dig about The Great Pretender. And its format too, where instead of having, because some animes when they resolve cases 1 or 2 episodes, I like how in this series it resolves cases in 4 to 5 episodes, giving all the side characters enough time to breathe, to be memorable, to actually do something. That's another wonderful thing that I've really been loving about this series. And yeah, and then on top of getting the sad backdrop for Cynthia and Thomas, I also feel this episode was 10 out of 10 worthy because of the music. Having multiple insert songs in this episode, I'm assuming that is not cheap. But to see the production staff go the extra mile and putting beautiful insert songs. And then on top of that, having magnificent voice performances from all the cast. I mean, holy shit, this episode doesn't deserve anything less than a 10. A 10. Then on top of the beautiful insert songs, the animation, it was beautiful as always, I gotta say. Because it makes even simple sequences that wouldn't seem dynamic in series dynamic. Like, for example, you have that can thing that Cynthia took away, and then Makoto stuck out, the Farah thing that he gave to Thomas. If it wasn't there in that flashback sequence, it wouldn't have had as much emotional gravitas, you know? But due to it doing that, it had a lot of emotional gravitas. Or when Coleman's painting, you see all the paintings material on the floor, stuff like that really gave this episode a nice grit to it. And that's another feature I really love about this episode. Even like the detail where you can see how much Thomas has lost hope in himself, at least before he got that spark from Cynthia again, when you see how much he isn't really paying attention to his looks too when he's much older. That's another beautiful thing. And it shows you how visuals can help elevate an already good script. And that's why I felt this episode was 10 and 7 worthy. And honestly, I'm hopped up for the 14th episode. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. Be sure to comment on your thoughts and how you feel about my reaction in the comment section below. Rate the bit, share, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys later if you come back for more, because I'm definitely pumped up to see what they're going to do in the next episode. But anyways, y'all, thank you all so much for watching my reaction. Have a great and safe day, everyone. Bye-bye.